News legal analyst John Patrick Dolan joins us now. Now, John, 30 counts.
30 counts.
Were there any surprises for you?
Not really, but I can tell you the 30 counts are broken down between the three people. Steve Pugnier is charged in 20. Meany and Westman are charged in 11 each. So it's a total of 30 counts, but not everybody is charged in every count.
Right. And what are we looking at? What are the charges against these two?
Well, they're soliciting bribes, making bribes, conspiracy, some perjury charges for Mr. Pugnier, some government code violations for Mr. Pugnier. But it really has to do with Mr. Pugnier was doing consulting, Mr. Meany was paying him as a consultant, Mr. Westman was paying Mr. Meany as part of a group that they had together in various developments. So while the district attorney called it brazen and obvious, I would say this is just routine business that's done, and frankly, if they had intention of hiding wrongdoing, they certainly wouldn't do it in the way that's been portrayed.
Wait a minute, routine business?
Consultants many times consult with government agents, and many people that are on city councils have jobs besides being city council people. Nothing wrong with being a consultant. As you saw from the quote, I think there might have been one mistake where Pugnier voted on one of the things, but otherwise he didn't vote on any of the things.
He recused himself.
He recused himself, and the other people on the city council voted for these projects to go through. And frankly, you know, I think what we need to look at, what's the long-term impact on downtown Palm Springs if all of these projects get halted? And do we really do anything for the people of this area by doing that?
And what about the reputation of Palm Springs, which, you know, relies so much on tourism and has had this resurgence? Will this have a deleterious effect as we move forward?
I'm not an expert in the reputation. I would say Palm Springs' reputation is probably not going to be caused much damage by this. But I can tell you a couple of things have developed late in today. $25,000 is the bail on each individual. Mr. Westman has already posted his bail. He doesn't come to court now in 5 days. He comes to court on March 16th. And the court is in Riverside, probably for the convenience of the district attorney's office, which is located there. I can imagine the lawyers are going to petition that this gets sent over here to the Larson Justice Center because this is the jurisdiction of the alleged offenses.
Right, but it's not the slam dunk it may appear to be right now.
I don't think it's a slam dunk, and I also think it might be viewed as a bigger deal than it is. And any felony is serious, there's no doubt about it. But this is not the kind of case where people end up going to prison most of the time. Frankly, with our new reorganization in the state of California, might not even be able to send him to prison on this. It's probably what they call 1170H, local county jail and supervised release at the worst.
Even though they're saying that Pugnier could face the possibility of 19 years in state prison?
Well, it's 19 years on a felony, which could be in the local county jail, some of which would be done in the jail and some of which would be done on supervised release. I just think those kinds of reports right now are a little bit exaggerated, and I think, frankly, when everything settles down and we get to the bottom of it, it's going to be maybe some ham-handed work between Pugnier, the city council, and these developers, but nobody was trying to harm the public or steal money or do anything like that.
All right. John Patrick Dolan, thank you, sir, as always, for your analysis.
Indeed.
And, of course, KMIR will have continued coverage of the scandal and the arrests and the upcoming arraignments. More also tonight at KMIR News at 6, the very latest at KMIR.com, through our app and on our Facebook page.